Why? Tell me why. What is that? You don't relate to the clown stuff? Help me, people. I want to know. Puchik. Hello. Puchik. What do you do, sir, as an Armenian? What do you do for a living? You're in the seafood industry. There's no can we eat the seafood anymore? Is there any seafood? Dead fish. That's nice. Thank goodness, because what am I going to do with a live fish? Kill it myself and then what? Cook it up? So can we eat can't eat the swordfish, mercury. Can't eat the tuna, right? What do you sell? Can you eat the lobster? Can you eat the shrimp? Really? It's like not from the Gulf, is it? It's up to me. Oh, at your own risk, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. He doesn't care. He just sells it. He doesn't care what happens afterwards. Brain damage, not my problem. Not my department. All right. This next gentleman has a French last name, but he assures me he is not Haitian. Not that that would matter. I just happened to. I asked him. I'm into ethnic groups. I wanted to know. I never met a Haitian person. Thank you. He plays. He's a regular here, and he also plays at the Comedy Store. Thank you. He's from Altadena. We love Altadena. We love Pasadena. We love all the Dinas and the Covinas. This part of town, it's very quaint out here. Please put your hands together. Welcome Paul DeCoeur.
I was going to tell you guys myself, but I guess you already know. Apparently I'm naughty, and I just got on stage. It's crazy. How's everybody feeling tonight, man? It's a good night, right? Fuck yeah, man. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, she's right. I'm from Altadena, and I liked growing up there. It was cool, but I grew up like in the middle. So how many actually from Altadena or Pasadena at all? Anybody even? That's like 3 claps. It's like you guys were cheering for the city, you didn't live there. I respect that. I like that. That's global love, international street love for you. Yeah, if you live in Altadena, it's half black, half white, and it's literally split right in the middle. And I grew up in the middle of it, so I was like really mixed and confused. So like when I was growing up, I'd have like my friend like, Darnell with me, like drinking Kool-Aid on the front porch. And I had my white friend, Chad, with his wine. And they'd be like on both sides. And I'm like in the middle, like kind of like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. So I would just mix it and have like cool wine and think I was like something special. And I mean, it's fun. It was great, but the cops had issues because they were bored. They didn't know what to do half the time. Only on the blackout they'd mess around. But they would bug you for the stupidest reasons. Like I got pulled over for walking funny. That's really happened. That shit's real. If you're black, you know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, my friend called me up. He's like, "Hey, man, I got that new game, man. Come down, come play some Super Nintendo with me." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to do that. That's for sure." Freshman year in high school, I got nothing else to do with my life, man. Fuck homework. So I'm walking down the street, and this car pulls up behind me. The cop car rolls just all creepy slow, and I'm just kind of fucking walking, minding my own business. And it goes, boop. And I continue because there's no reason for that to happen in any situation in life. And he does it again. And he gets on the fucking intercom and goes, boop. Pull over. I'm walking. Pull over. Okay. Cop just kind of gets out all fucking pissed, staring at me and shit. Where are you going? I was just going to my friend's house. What's his name? Brandon. Brandon what? Jackson? It's not a real name. Let me see your ID. And I just hand it to him. He looks like, oh, St. Francis High School, huh? Is that mostly a white school? Oh, yeah, it is. It's in over in La Cañada and La Cristana and whatnot. So you happen to know Jimmy and all those guys? Oh, yeah, they're in my class. Well, you have a good day. See you later. What the fuck? I didn't get it at first, and then like it kind of just creeped in. I was like, oh my god, I used my white card. Didn't even know I fucking had one. I guess you gain it by association. That was one of the weirdest times I had. The second time, I was leaving my friend's house, like farther down the street by like Christmas Tree Lane over there, and I'm riding my bike, and I got my controllers in my pocket, so it looks bulgy. I get that. And I'm riding my bike up the street, and the car does the same fucking thing. I'm just, boop. You gotta be fucking shitting me. No fucking way, man. Pull over. Holy shit. I'm on a bike, dude. Pull over. I mean, I didn't have a kickstand. I was lucky to get a bike. Now this time, Black Cop got out, and I got excited. I said, hey, I got a chance. And I said, look, man, I don't know what's going on, but where are you going? I was just going home. Where are you coming from? My friend's house. Where's that? Over there. You stay there. I'm going to check this out. And he takes off, and I'm like, fuck, this is ridiculous. And then the white cop, and his partner gets out, and this white cop, and I'm like, oh, great, now he's going to come fuck with me. And he walks right over, and he's like, hey, man, don't worry about him. He's just tripping, dog. I know what the fuck his problem is, man. Just chill out. Okay. Shit's confusing, man. And the black cop came back and was like, you know what, man, sorry about that. Turns out somebody robbed the bank, and we thought it might have been you. On a bike? Yeah, we got the call about an hour ago. And you couldn't get here in time. Fucking ridiculous, man. It's just insanity, man. High school was fun. But, fun times. But now I'm just doing my own thing. Like, and I started doing comedy, I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to break these fucking stereotypes in general because I don't like them. I like to be just myself and feel like a human being. So I'm not going to work at a restaurant while I do fucking anything remotely artsy, like comedy, theater, anything like that. Fuck that shit. You can support yourself without any of the bullshit and dealing with stupid people every day, right? No problem. Easy as pie. So I'm at this restaurant. Couldn't make it. So I'm at this restaurant. It's fun, but you have to understand that there's some stereotypes you really can't follow through because they will happen. Like the one black man in a workplace rule, that shit's real. I found that out, like, wasn't me. I knew about it, but I didn't push it. This other guy did. He got hired with me, and we were there for like 3 months together. And just, it was cool until one day he said something. He was like, hey, man, you know what's cool, man? Like, we the only brothers in here, man, just making it work. And I was like, oh, yeah. Next week, never came back. Nobody knew where he went, man. I always have, like, crazy managers, too. Like, I had a manager that wrote me up for evaporation. Because I have to deal with people people that don't deal with logic very well. Like, he was boiling water in the back of the kitchen where I was washing all the dishes, and he just let it go and took off. It was a busy night. And, you know, it evaporated. That's what water does when you let it sit, right? And he comes in the back, and he was like this Mexican dude with a really thick, like, mobster accent, so I didn't even know where he was actually from, and it kind of freaked me out. But he comes in the back, and he checks the pot, and he's like, where did the water go? I just turned around casually. I'm like, hey, you know what, man? It evaporated. He didn't even know what that meant. He was like, you have to make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm in charge of stopping the scientific process of evaporation. What am I supposed to do about that? Like, just pour like cold water, like casually every now and then, intermittently, like lukewarm boil throughout the course of the night? I don't understand what the fuck that's supposed to mean, man. But at least working in a restaurant, you get a lot of free time, so you can, like, you know, you can date and stuff like that, and that's always nice. So I like to go on the websites and just kind of like stare at people's profiles because they make me laugh. But people, it make me sound so mean. You guys laugh like that. Really nice person, I swear. But people write weird things. Like I'll always see on every profile, everybody always goes, I work hard and I play harder. And I mean, I get that. But when I read that, I think of you playing a game just way too intensely, and it scares me. And I don't want to date you. Like, I'm thinking, like, you know, like you're just like hanging out with your girlfriend, playing some checkers and shit, and you're just like, yeah, double jump. All right, babe, your turn. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker, king me, bitch. What? What? And get a new job. I don't want to play no more. You play too hard. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I got a friend of mine who, all my friends like to mess with me because I always tell them about the stereotype thing. Because I'm always battling the stereotypes. Like, everyone's always like, hey, man, you want some chicken? And I'm like, no, dude, it's cool. I don't always want that. Like, on Thursdays or something. But I get this new place where I'm at after that pizza place. And the first day I worked there's this cook that works there. And she, the first thing she offered me was watermelon. Yeah, right? Really? And I said, no. I said, no, I don't like watermelon. That freaked her out. And her next question was, are you okay? Like I just malfunctioned. Like I'm a malfunctioning black person. I'm doing everything wrong in life. And sometimes I try to like do the things I'm supposed to, and I'll fail at them. Like I can't play basketball that well at all. I'm a good like object on the court. Like I'll get in your way. I can do that. I can kind of dance and kind of sing. Not the best, not the voice, that's for sure. But I wanna beat all these things, so I don't understand. Like, is there like a government paper, like an assessment that'll let me know what race I truly am, so I can just pick one and be done with having to deal with everyone else's bullshit? Like, could you imagine if they did something like that to you? How much that would screw up your life? Like, your just whole life thinking you're a certain race, and you just get a letter in the mail, and you gotta tell your wife or something. You're just all like coming out from work, like, all right, Dave, great tennis play, man. I'll see you later. Oh, the race assessment's here. Good stuff. All right. Oh, shit, man, what the fuck? Shit says I'm black. I guess I gotta tell my wife now. Let's go home and shit, like, hey, babe, I gotta talk to you. What's wrong? The letter in the mail came for the race assessment today, and it turns out that I'm actually black. Oh my God, no. No, it has to be a mistake. You just play tennis. Serena plays tennis. That's female, though. I don't know. It's Pete Sampson Agassi. Oh, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it's different. But I honestly feel like the past few weeks I've noticed I've been actually rather black. I did drink Kool-Aid at one time and I actually enjoyed it, even though I didn't tell you. Are you sure? Because you have money. I save. Not everybody, some people can do that. Well, what made you really sure? Well, the biggest thing was the other night we watched that Tyler Perry movie, and I actually liked it. He's laughed the hardest at the whole thing. It was the best. Oh man, you know what I don't like though, even though this is really random? I don't like pigeons. Who said aw? Pigeons are really? They're shitheads. I'll prove it to you. Okay, I'm gonna need your guys' participation for this, okay? By show of hands, okay? How many of you have almost or actually been, including your car, shit on by a pigeon? Okay, that's kind of douchey, right? They think they're better than us, and they're probably right. You know why? How many of you have actually shit on a pigeon? That's all I have, guys. Thank you very much. Paul DeCure.